In the last video, I made decisions to cross the mountains with my Brompton after talking to a tourist advisor. Despite expecting steep roads, I felt reassured knowing that there won't be busy traffic since the car tunnel was closed because of the flood. Man, look at those mountains that I'm going to cross. There are already some clouds forming. I don't like it. So far, the weather forecast is favorable, but who knows, it might change on the whim. In the beginning, the road from Cuneo to the mountain valley was flat and easy to ride, even with my loaded Brompton, which made me optimistic that I can make it to the top today. This is one of those little cute towns before we enter the mountain. Alright guys, we are leaving Rucavione, which means we are entering this valley that leads to the top. The road is still busy, a lot of cars going who knows where. The tunnel is closed. Let's hope it will be a safe route. So we cycled for 18 kilometers from Cuneo. Still 20 kilometers to the top. Buzi Unicem. It's like kind of a factory. Oh, what? Vista Ciclabile Chiusa. So that was the first trap. Let's do the counting with me. I think this won't be the last one. Woohoo! Had to push my first 5% incline climb. Already feel totally washed out. People seem so nice here. They are waving at you, especially cyclists that are giving you thumbs up. Maybe they know what we are going into, and that will be a tough challenge. But yeah, I think people up north here are very laid back and chill. Ah, campsite. Definitely a place to fill up the water or to clean up your bike. Those are huge, man. It's for like 2 families per minimum. We are still far from Limonetto. This is one of the smaller villages. Seems nice. So there are mostly hotels, I see. Restaurants. But the view on the mountains, breathtaking. Whew. I'm so drained, guys. It's hot. And I'm already on the lowest gear on Brompton. It doesn't look like it, but it's hell of a workout. But I see the old routes. They were built in World War II, I think, by soldiers. Those bridges. Since entering the valley, however, the road up to Limonette proved to be surprisingly more challenging, with narrow passages and heavy truck traffic, contrary to my expectations. Very busy road. There are trucks going up and down. It's very scary. See, there's not much space for bikes. Whew, but we are in the middle of nature. There's a river down there, and we have 4 kilometers till Limonette. Yeah, can't wait to get out of this road. Wow, there are some nasty clouds on top. It's probably raining there. Yeah, I hope this is not where I'm going. As I progressed, I noticed clouds gathering, signaling raining possibility. And this made me worry, as mountain roads were narrow with no trees to hide. I hope it won't rain, because we will get stuck here forever. There's no way to hide. Maybe under that bridge, but there's literally nothing, and you cannot leave the road. It's a very busy road. Better to check the weather again. Welcome to Limone, Piemonte. There should be a water fountain somewhere. Let's find it and then continue. Then upon reaching Limonette, I faced a setback. Water fountain was inaccessible due to a bridge destroyed by flood. Thankfully, I found another fountain near the local church, not marked on the map. Damn those trucks. Whew. As I saw more and more cement factories and trucks loaded with construction materials, it became clear that they were engaged in repair work following the flood, and hence busy roads with trucks going up. I see they are constantly repairing the roads, this bridge. So that's why there are so many trucks going up, which makes sense. By 4 p.m. I was still far from the top, having to push my bike and stop every 100 meters to catch my breath. We are at Saint Anna. You don't see it, but I have to take pause every maybe 100 meters. 6% incline and I'm totally hammered down. Would be great to get to the top before sunset. Wow, what a hill, right? I see the cabins that goes up. What was amazing was motivation and encouragement from Italian car drivers who honked and gave me thumbs up as they saw me climbing with my Brompton. Yeah, getting thumbs up from Italian cars. It's just like, hey, good job. But this road, as you can see, this road that goes up is very rideable on the lowest gear on Brompton. Yeah, another guy on e-bike. All have e-bikes. Why? Finally, this will be the fork to a dedicated bike trail. I just cannot ride with those cars, man, and those trucks. Every few seconds there's a truck. Phew. It's complete madness. Komoot shows that now we have like 2% degree incline, but I feel this is like minimally 6 to 7% degree. There's no other way than to push my bike. And we still have 9 kilometers until the top, so there's a slim chance to get to the top before sunset. Maybe truly last small village, Venice, Soprana. There's a big hotel, and that's pretty much it. There's even a bus station. Who would want to sit on this? Damn guys, we are going to push that through this route. That's 700 meters. Oh my god, so exhausted. So what do you guys think? Can we reach the top in 2 hours? Looks pretty steep. By the way, there are cows that have the bells. Makes funny noises. This must be a very popular place during winter. There are a lot of shops there where you can rent the snowboard. So okay, I think we have to push it and get to the top. So this is maybe the last pit stop before the border with France. And serpentines. Now the serpentines goes that way, and man, it's steep. I just hope that we will make it to the top, set up a camp, and get to the France before 12 a.m. tomorrow, because there will be thunderstorm, which is serious. We want to avoid that. So, and we are riding again. I don't know for how long, but at least we are moving faster. There are some people taking photos. Whew. I cannot pedal anymore, it's so tough. Quick update, we are at 1550 meters, and man, This is what you get rewarded with, the nice view. There seems to be an abandoned house. In worst case scenario, I would camp there, but still 4 kilometers to the top. On my way to the top, I checked the ruins along the way, hoping to find a spot to set up my tent. There's a main living room, obviously no roof, a lot of rocks. This is the bedroom, also a lot of rocks. Well, I think it's kinda not possible to set up so yeah. People are smiling, so guys, look what I got as a company. Are these cows? Maybe, but they sure can climb those steep hills. Look at that. So amazing. I didn't make much progress, still at 1600 elevation, 400 to go. I'm really wondering how at this altitude there's so much flies flying. There were a part of the serpentine where there was like crowded with flies, but those ones that rise from the dead bodies. So I wonder if there was a dead body somewhere. But whew, what a view, right? This is so beautiful. I would miss that view if I would choose the train. Fortunately, the clouds that are forming are going that way, that dark cloud that we saw earlier. So I hope I will get a clear sky, and once I get to the top I will camp somewhere, set up a tent, yeah, and enjoy the view. What you are looking at? yeah. It's getting dark, it's 7. So this should be the last turn until we get to the very top. I mean, the top is in 1 kilometer, but I'm getting closer, which is great. Finally, just before sunset, I reached Chalet de Marmotte, my last pit stop before crossing the French border. It was perfect time to take a break and enjoy the view. Guys, I see Chalet de Marmotte. As she mentioned at tourist office, this is the last point where you can get some water. And this should be a restaurant as well. So if they are open, we will check it out. But check this out, check this view. I'm close to 1800. So peaceful here. So it looks closed, which is too bad, but now I can finally see even higher mountains on the other side, on the dark side of these Alps. Okay, let's park here, take a break and enjoy the view. Let's check the water fountain. Works. So these are the trails. Charging station for e-bikes for those who wants to get there faster. So cafeteria. Too bad it's closed, but anyway, let's check it. Maybe they will open tomorrow. We will stay here overnight. So beer 5 euros. Oh yeah, here's the English. The bottle 5.5. Menu about 11 to 14. Here's the restaurant itself. What's on the other side? My bike is fine, no one is here. I'm wondering, where are those people? Those cars are empty, so they have to be somewhere. Wow, check this out. Oh man. Yeah, there's the sun. We still made to the sunset. Yeah, but this is like 3000 maybe. I'm so happy I made it. Oh my god. Yeah, and the road goes further. I see some cars going down. So maybe I'm not at the top yet, but anyway, let's move on. The chalet itself was closed, leaving me unable to eat at the restaurant. So with no flat area to set up a camp nearby, I decided to climb further in search for a camping spot. I'm wondering how the hell did the soldiers manage to build a whole barrack on top of the mountain. Must took quite a lot of efforts, maybe a lot of lives as well. We will never know. I continued until I reached the parking lot before the French border, where I found a semi-flat patch of grass to pitch my tent on. Okay, I thought that the parking lot would be the place to camp, but it's off limits. So let's find better suitable place. Yeah, it seems fine. Just remove the rocks and put the footprint. So yeah, let's camp here. However, I struggled to set up a freestanding tent due to strong winds. Everything flew away. Therefore, I began to search for alternative ways to survive the night on top of the mountains. Okay guys, this was a big fail. I thought I would be possible to make up a tent in time before completely darkness, but I could not. This was so windy. So I found this. Yeah. People are using this as a toilet. Nope. No go. Snow patch. Unfortunately, other option is to go to the restaurant down there. Yeah, and just set up the bed near the parking lot. Or we just sleep here. Yeah, I think that's the best option maybe. Eventually I made a decision to use only bivvy and lay next to the road semaphore at the border crossing, as it was already midnight. Okay guys, so I camped by this road sign. We are on a plateau. It's very windy, so I snuggled into bivvy and a sleeping bag. It was a tough day and it's time to say good night. An hour after camping, the crazy wind made it impossible to sleep, and I was seeing dark clouds gathering. Fearing the potential rain, I sacrificed the sleep, woke up, packed everything, and began to descend towards Chalet de Marmotte to seek shelter from potential storm. So this is fucking scary, but I have to descend from Col de Tende top because the wind got worse, much worse. My sixth sense just woke up and kick my butt to move down. I just hope that it won't rain because I didn't see stars anymore above me and I saw some dark clouds. So yeah, it's 3 a.m. It's better to sacrifice some sleep than to wake up into thunderstorm. Okay, we are approaching. Seems like there's a red light, which is new. There are still some cars. Yeah, I would rather risk being yelled at by owners of this chateau than being exposed to the nature elements on the top. There's one car. Yeah, but I feel much safer now. I think we will camp just under the roof. If it's possible. Yeah, let's see if that would be the spot. At Chalet de Marmotte, I made the decision to trespass on private property and lay next to the building on an open patch without my sleeping bag, just to survive 3 hours until sunrise. But more about that in the next episode.